Welcome to Speak English Now podcast with your host, Georgiana, the podcast that will help you to speak English fluently with no grammar and no textbooks.
Okay, let's move on to the next section. Here I'll use the point of view technique. The main benefit of this technique is that it'll help you to learn grammar intuitively without boring exercises or memorizing rules. This is how it works. I will tell you a short story more than one time. Every time, I will change a grammar point. For example, I can change the tense or the person. This way, you will intuitively recognize the changes. Okay, let's start. Paul's friend recommended him to visit a Toastmasters club in the city. Paul was a bit hesitant because a public speaking club seemed intimidating. However, he thought it would be a good opportunity to practice his English, meet new people, and get out of his comfort zone. He sent an email to the club to arrange a visit as a guest. When the day came, he got to the club on time. The session began. He saw that one of the members conducted all the session. The first part was 3 prepared speeches. The first speech title was Managing Your Time. The second one was What Can You Learn from Waiting at the Airport? And the third one was Be Your Own Doctor. The speeches were fun, entertaining, and informative. After each speech, there was an evaluation performed by another member of the club. It was constructive and positive feedback that helped the speaker to improve. The second section was different. It was the table topics. A guy presented the topic. Imagine you are the President of the United States and you have to tell on TV there's been contact with aliens. Paul was one of the volunteers, and although it was frightening, he had a lot of fun. After the meeting, Paul met some of the members at a bar near the club location. It was a perfect end for that exciting day. Very good. Now, let's switch to the present tense. Although this is not the tense used for telling stories, we can practice it here. Paul's friend recommends him to visit a Toastmasters club in the city. Paul is a bit hesitant because a public speaking club seems intimidating. However, he thinks it will be a good opportunity to practice his English, meet new people, and get out of his comfort zone. He sends an email to the club to arrange a visit as a guest. When the day comes, he gets to the club on time. The session begins. He sees that one of the members conducts all the session. The first part is 3 prepared speeches. The first speech title is Managing Your Time. The second one is What Can You Learn from Waiting at the Airport? And the third one is Be Your Own Doctor. The speeches are fun, entertaining, and informative. After each speech, there's an evaluation performed by another member of the club. It's constructive and positive feedback that helps the speaker to improve. The second section is different. It's the table topics. A guy presents the topic. Imagine you are the President of the United States and you have to tell on TV there's been contact with aliens. Paul is one of the volunteers, and although it's frightening, he has a lot of fun. After the meeting, Paul meets some of the members at a bar near the club location. It's a perfect end for this exciting day. Okay, this is the end of this short lesson. As you can see, just by changing a point of view of the story, you can learn grammar intuitively. Today, we have practiced the past and the present in the third person. The point of view is one of the techniques that I use in my courses. I recommend you to take a look at courses.speakenglishpodcast.com. Okay, this is the end of this episode. Remember to listen to it several times because it'll help you with your English. See you next week and have a nice day. Goodbye!
Did you enjoy today's episode? Get the transcript now at speakenglishpodcast.com. speakenglishpodcast.com.